What a beautiful day today. I think we might be getting some snow this week. Okay, word of the month. Who remembers the word of the month last month? Listo. Last month. Grace. Oh, that's the month. That's the word of the month. This month is grace. And how do we say it in Greek? Grace. Does anybody know the word in Greek? Grace. Anybody? It's charis. Charis Utheu. The grace of God. What about last month's word? Remember last month's word? Nicholas. Blessed. And how do we say that in Greek? In Greek, remember the word in Greek? It's an easy one. Makarios. Makarios. All right. See how smart you guys are. Who can tell me what this is? Can anybody tell me what this is? Raise your hand. It's a card. Good answer. Card. It is a card. What kind of card? What kind of card is it, sweetie? It's not a credit card. I wish it was. A library card. This is a library card. Who has a library card? Who has it? This is the greatest, it's the neatest thing, having a library card. If you don't have a library card, tell your parents to make sure that you go this week to get a library card. I'm going to tell you why. That's a good question. Why? Why? Well, let me ask you. What makes the library card so neat? Why is it so neat to have a library card? Who can tell me? Christopher. You can take out books. Absolutely. You can go there anytime and not just take out books. You can take out videos and you can take music CDs. You can go there and sit down and relax and look at the computer, and go online and read newspapers and magazines. It's very neat. What else makes the library card really special? What else makes the library card really special? Who can get a library card? Like a driver's license, you have to be 16 or 17 now or 18, I'm not sure, to get a driver's license. And Stephen, anybody. It doesn't make a difference how old you are, if you're a boy or if you're a girl, who your parents are, if your skin is yellow or red or white or green or black, whatever, it doesn't make a difference where you're from, what country, if you're in the United States and you live here, anybody can get a library card. There's one more thing that makes a library card very special, very neat. This is really important because not everybody can afford one. I just gave you a hint. How much does it cost to have a library card? Who can tell me? How much did you pay? Who has a library card? How much did you pay for it? You don't know. Oh, zero. It's free. That's the neatest thing about a library card. It's free. All you have to do there is go and sign up. So it's really neat. It's a neat place. The library is a very neat place. But today I'm going to talk about another neat place, a better place. It's actually the best place. The best place ever. It's called heaven. It's called heaven. And you know what's neat about heaven? Anybody can go. Anybody can go to heaven. Like the library. With the library card. It doesn't make a difference how old you are, or where you live, or if you're a boy, or if you're a girl, or if your skin is a different color. You live out in the streets, or you live in a mansion. Anybody can go. Now here's an important question. What do you have to do to get into heaven? What do you have to do to get into heaven? I get a key. Huh? You have to die. Yep. First you have to die. Good answer. What else do you have to do to get into heaven? You have to be good. Like what? What do you have to do to get into heaven? You have to be very nice. You have to help other people. Nicholas. You have to what?
Respect.
You have to respect people, absolutely. And your parents, remember what the Old Testament, honor your father and your mother. Always respect your parents. What else do you have to do to get into heaven? What's that? Love and care for people. What else?
Respect the 5 commandments.
Respect the 5 commandments? 10 commandments.
Show respect to your teachers.
Love your sister.
Teachers.
What's that?
Respect
Love
your
your teachers. What
Respect your
else?
teachers.
Demetrius. John. Believe in Jesus. That's a very good, that's one of the best answers. What about church? Yes, it's important to come to church. Well, you want to know something? Those were all wrong answers. You don't have to do any of those things to get into heaven. You know why? Because heaven is free. It's free. No, that's right. It's free. St. Paul writes in his book to the Ephesians, in his letter to the Ephesians, St. Paul writes, let me read it to you. This is what St. Paul writes. For by grace, that's the word of the month, by grace. For by grace you have been saved. By grace, through faith. And that not of yourselves. It is a gift of God. Not of works, lest anyone should boast. So it's not the good works that we do. Because when we do good works, when we're good people, then we can say, I did it. I was a good person. And I did this, and I helped people, and I love people. I went to church. I love my teachers. And but if that's what salvation and going to heaven is based on, we're always going to fall short. Because all those things, compared to who we can be, all those things that we just mentioned, it's not even 1% of the good things that we can do in life. We'll always fall short. Because it's hard to be good people. You know, there's people that some saints gave all their money away. And they went and became monks. Mother Teresa gave everything away. She had nothing for herself, and she spent her life caring for people. And yet all the good works that even Mother Teresa did, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 1. Because we always fall short. And that's why getting to heaven, salvation, being with God when we die, it's by the grace of God. It's a free gift. We don't have to do anything except receive the gift. If somebody gives you something, right, you have to receive it. And we call that faith. And that's what St. Paul said here. By grace you are saved through faith. It's a free gift, not of works. So that's really important. So does that mean that we don't have to do good works? We can go out and do anything we want? No. The good works come from faith. It's the product of faith. When you have faith, when you receive God's gift, God's free gift of salvation, you do that through faith. And then after you do that through faith, you automatically do good things. The good works are products. We call them the fruits of the Holy Spirit. And that's the word for next month. Fruits. In Greek, karpos. Fruit, karpos. And I want you to, look at that. Open the Bible, and there's a whole chapter on the fruits of the Holy Spirit. And next month we're going to discuss what the fruits of the Holy Spirit are. All the good things that we can do. The basic good things. But today, everybody everybody should know that salvation is free. It's a gift from God. All you have to do is accept it. Accept Jesus. Accept his gift. Say yes. Have you all said yes to Jesus, to have him in your life? Has everybody said yes? Do you say yes to Jesus? Is there anybody here that says no? I better not hear that. Good, yes. That's all it takes. That's what grace means. Free. Χάρις του Θεού δεν χρειάζεται καλά έργα. Η βασιλεία του Θεού την λαμβάνουμε χάρις του Θεού. Με τη χάρις του Θεού. Τα καλά έργα χρειάζονται, αλλά τα καλά έργα έρχονται από την πίστη που έχουμε. Το δώρο της σωτηρίας όμως είναι σάββατο. Δεν πληρώνουμε τίποτα, μας το δίνει ο Θεός. Αλλά πρέπει να το δεχτούμε. Πρέπει να πούμε ναι, Κύριε, σε θέλω στη ζωή μου. Σε αγαπώ, έχω πίστη. Δέχομαι το δώρο. Γιατί πολλοί δεν το θέλουν. Δεν θέλουν να αλλάξουν. Δεν θέλουν να πιστέψουν. Θέλουν να συνεχίσουν να ζουν όπως ζουν. Αλλά ο πραγματικός χριστιανός είναι αυτός που λέει ναι, Κύριε, το θέλω το δώρο, ευχαριστώ, σε προσκυνώ, σε δοξάζω όλη τη ζωή μου, έχω πίστη. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.